3.11 Missiles and Countermeasure updates coming from Wayne CIG, a timely post, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to give away that talent strike right now. So if you did things right, what you did was left a comment in my video right over there, and you have to be a subscriber to this channel. What I'm going to do is take the URL, paste it in there. Now I'm going to get the YouTube comments, filter duplicate users, yes. In a couple of seconds, we will know who the winner is. And it's timely because now you'll know how your missiles from your fancy new Shrike are going to be handling in space and how people can put out countermeasures against them. So we have 574 entries. Filter duplicates, yes, yes, yes. All right, you ready for this? Someone is about to win themselves a beautiful Talon Shrike, which is a missile boat, and go. The winner is of the beautiful Talon Shrike, Sepe Stike. Congratulations, and your comment was just a face. Send me a shout out on Discord or send me a message in YouTube comment section right there. I'll respond to confirm that it is indeed you. And congratulations on your new Talon Shrike. May you use it in good health and blow up many people. Now let's figure out exactly what your Shrike does. Wayne CIG says, hello everyone. As already mentioned, our devs are currently working on many improvements and bug fixes that, although not on the roadmap, will certainly improve your experience in Alpha 3.11. I'd like to give you some feedback. Yeah. Let's get back to it. All right. Missiles. The missiles themselves have numerous changes to support more interesting gameplay and avoid the frustrations in Alpha 3.10. Number 1. We now only allow 4 simultaneous missile locks at the same time. This is good to know. One of the big questions were in the Shrike Q&A was how many missiles can this shoot? So we know from here that it will allow 4 simultaneous, but wait. Additionally, you can only lock 1 missile per rack. All right. The Shrike only has 2 racks. Bespoke at that, but it seems like the Shrike will only be able to lock in 2 missiles at the same time. I suspect the Shrike will be able to have a faster rate of fire or something special with those missiles though. This means that the ships with more missile racks will be able to utilize more locks, and launching multiple missiles will be better distributed across the ship. Fair enough. Number 2. The locking process has changed. Really, what has changed? If a pilot allows a target to fly outside the locking cone, the missile itself will disarm and the locking process must be reinitiated. Makes sense? Fair enough. No big deal there. Missiles no longer have persistent knowledge about their target. If a pilot successfully evades a missile, it will try to relock. I guess emphasis there on try. It will try to relock rather than immediately heading towards the target. Good. A good change, but I guess the emphasis on try there means how successful is a missile on relocking on the target once you've successfully evaded it. That is something which they'll probably try to balance with gameplay and our comments. If unsuccessful, it will self-detonate after some time. All right, we've already done that. That's the same. Number 4, players can only fire 1 missile type at a time. If a player has a valid missile lock but decides to swap different missiles from the ignites to the arresters, all existing locks will be cancelled. Fair enough, nothing wrong with that. Missiles will now react properly to countermeasures. And I guess there were some issues with countermeasures being launched, but some missiles simply ignoring them. On the topic of countermeasures, so everything there, 1 to 4, that makes perfect sense. I don't see any problems with anything there. I guess the one open question is if a missile fires and it tries to relock, how successful will those relocks be? Is it a randomized number, whether it's successful or not? We'll see through some gameplay. So the countermeasures are the next big thing here. We decided to step away from existing countermeasures management to allow more interesting gameplay choices. The most significant difference compared to Alpha 3.10 is that the player does not select a specific countermeasure for a specific seeker type anymore. Really? Okay, why? Instead, the player decides how the missile should be counted. All right. But, okay, well, let's just read the first. I'm kind of confused here. This is done by either launching a decoy or noise field. So just 2 different things. These are working titles. We're still determining the lore behind the tech, looking for appropriate names. All right, so at the moment, you got the flare and the chaff. Flare you shoot for infrared, and the chaff you shoot for the other one, which name evades me at the moment. I don't know why they decided to change that for decoy or noise, but let's keep on reading. A decoy is an object that effectively creates a powerful signal source that missiles are attracted to. Okay, cross-section missiles, for example. I know one of the big issues people have right now is that how do you counter a torpedo besides outrunning it or just kind of dodge it? There was no way, so now creating a decoy field will take care of that. All missile types react to decoy of varying degrees. Of course, a decoy has limited time in which it is active. Once a decoy is burnt out, an incoming missile will try to regain a lock on its original target. Fair enough. You can even try use your own countermeasures to protect your friends in another ship. Also, very cool. So if your friend has a lock and you're close by to them, you can go behind them or they can go in front of you. You can drop your countermeasures and the missiles go for that and they get their lock disabled. Good mechanic. I like that a lot. That is good work. Okay, the noise field creates a small space in which signatures are actively distorted and jammed. Okay, a ship deploying a noise field fires a small projectile that explodes and spreads out in tiny particles, I guess like the chaff at the moment, that confuse sensors regardless of whether they are electromagnetic, infrared, or cross-section. Ah, alright, that makes more sense now. So it makes no difference. The noise field counters all of those to varying degrees. So finally, a counter to the cross-section through the noise fields. If a ship's signature is low enough, a pilot can hide in that cloud. Okay, so small fighters, medium fighters, that is pretty good for you. Larger ships, you're out of luck, I suspect. However, this will also actively jam the ship sensors as well, so radar contacts will disappear. Missiles are affected by this in the same way, of course. Okay, I don't see that as a big negative. If you launch a countermeasure, you lose your radar contacts. Not a big deal because you're probably on the run or trying to evade things anyway. Interesting balance there. I like it. I like it. Number 3, bigger ships like the Carrack have larger countermeasures with longer, stronger effects, as you should, alright? So it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. If your Aurora has countermeasures, they are much smaller than the Carrack countermeasures. Makes sense. Number 4, all key bindings concerned to countermeasures have been updated. No! We have removed the cycle keybinds. Really? Next, previous countermeasures in favor of launching countermeasures directly. Huh, interesting. I'm not sure. For me personally, I'm playing with the HOTAS. It's not really a big deal. I have the my pinky which cycles the countermeasures and then the button below that to launch the countermeasures. I never had a problem, but I guess this is something they want to try. Let's give it a go, see if it works better. Countermeasure visual effects have also been updated and will now be properly replicated in the PU. Good. Alright, missile-related HUD updates. To support the changes to missile gameplay, we have added a tweaked couple of HUD widgets. We have re-added an ammo indicator showing the number of available countermeasures from the HUD. Good. You never know how many flares or chaff you have left. Now you do. We added a widget showing the data about your counter-selected missiles. Also, very good. It shows you what kind of seeker missile and how many missiles you have left in your ship and number of active missile locks. Excellent. Number 3, the missile warning system has been extended. It will now show you the estimated time to impact for each category of incoming missiles. Nice. So no longer do you have to wonder, where is the missile right now? Should I be pulling evasive maneuvers? How much time do I have to launch chaff? It gives you a counter to know when it's coming. I like that a lot, although I think it will make torpedoes a lot more difficult to hit their targets, because if you know that torpedo's coming and how far it is, it gives you a lot of time to react. Well, we'll see. That will allow you to better strategize exactly how you want to combat an incoming missile. All right, interesting. I think these are... I like most of the changes. Obviously, 311, we'll get to try them out. What are your thoughts, guys? Oh, first of all, congratulations to the winner of the Shrike. That was Sepe Stiek. Congratulations once again. Give me a shout. I'll get that to you as soon as possible. To everyone else, stick around. I think we might do a special giveaway for next month, courtesy of my Patreon backers. Thank you all very much. And all donations came from the Test Squadron forums. You know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.